Drive southwest, then turn right. Turn right onto Bristol Street, then make a left U-turn at Hotel Way. Make a left U-turn at Hotel Way to stay on Bristol Street. Drive west on Hotel Way. Then, in 300 feet, make a left U-turn to stay on Hotel Way. Turn left. Then turn right onto Bristol Street. Turn right onto Bristol Street. Then, in 500 feet, turn right onto Paularino Avenue. Turn right onto Paularino Avenue. Then, in 400 feet, turn left. Turn left. Then 3033 Bristol Street, Unit 106, Costa Mesa, California 92626, USA will be on the left. Drive south. Then turn left. Turn left. Drive north. Then turn left onto Paularino Avenue. Drive east. Then turn left. Drive east. Then turn left. Turn left. Then turn right. Drive east. Then make a left-hand turn. Drive east. Then turn left.
This is what we're waiting for. This is where we are. This is where we are.
Turn left.
Deliveries. Oh, wow. Lucky I'm a delivery guy.
Drive south. In 800 feet, turn left.
It doesn't hurt me. Do you wanna know how it feels? Do you wanna know that it doesn't hurt me? Do you wanna hear about the deal making? It's you and me. And if only could make a deal good, and I get to
In a half mile, turn right onto Main Street. Turn right onto Main Street. In a half mile, turn left onto Red Hill Avenue.
It's you and me. And if only could make a deal with God, and I get to say if only could.
Turn left onto Red Hill Avenue.
I don't need a way. I just let it rain, rain. Make it go away.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
Skin on my face. So I just let the world cry over me. Plastic hearts and nobody's happy. Lights go out, I'm drowning. Tears don't fall. Tears don't fall.
California 55 North Ramp. Prospect Avenue. Turn left on Prospect Avenue. Turn left onto Wellington Avenue. Then turn left onto Olive Tree Circle. Turn left onto Olive Tree Circle. Then 14,261 Olive Tree Circle. Tustin, California 92780. USA will be on the right. 14261 Olive Tree Circle. Tustin, California 92780. US. Turn right onto Larkstown Drive. Then turn right onto South Prospect Street.
Through the Milky Way, in my spaceship, at the speed of light, I'm gonna make it. I know
Try
you've
east
been
on Larkstown
expecting
Drive. Then
me.
turn right onto
Turn
James
on the
Road.
cameras, take another scene. We go like hands up, people. Get with the show, we're taking over. People lose control. Spin the dance, my DJ. My soul aim for the stars, my people never fall. I'm a maniac, can I touch you now?
In a quarter mile, turn left onto East Valley Avenue.
Universe, yes, I'm an alien. When I'm touching the earth, call me a spaceman. When I travel the universe,
South Prospect Street. Continue for a half mile. In a quarter mile, turn left onto East Vine Avenue. Turn left onto East Vine Avenue. Drive west on East Maple Avenue. Then, in 1,000 feet, turn right onto North Kathleen Lane. Turn right onto North Kathleen Lane. Then, in 300 feet, turn right onto East Vine Avenue. Turn right onto East Vine Avenue. Then 2,909 East Vine Avenue, Orange, California 92869. USA will be on the left. East Vine Avenue, Orange, California 92869. USA is on the
Customer
left.
requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door. Gate code is number 0707.
south on North Prospect Street. Then, in 700 feet, turn right onto East Chapman Avenue. Turn right onto East Chapman Avenue, S25. In a quarter mile, turn left. Turn left. In 400 feet, 2940 East Chapman Avenue, Orange, California 92869, USA will be on the left.
This is the rhythm of the night. Oh, night. Oh, yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life. Oh, yeah. The rhythm of my life.
Drive south on Tustin Avenue. Then, in a quarter mile, turn right to take the California 91 East ramp. Drive south on Tustin Avenue. Then, in a quarter mile, turn right to take the California 91 East ramp. Drive north on Tustin Avenue for 2 miles. Drive north on Tustin Avenue for 2 miles. 100 feet. Turn left onto West Jefferson Street. Turn left onto North Jefferson Street. In a quarter mile, turn right onto Eucalyptus Boulevard. Try east on Zion Avenue, then turn left onto Carl Spence. Try east on Zion Avenue, then turn left onto Carl Spence. Turn left onto Carl Spence. In a quarter mile, turn right onto Torrey Way.
Woke up with the sun. Thought of all of the people, places, and things I've loved. You can feel the light start to
Turn
tremble.
right onto Jordan Way, then turn left onto Santa Fe Street.
You can see life out the window tonight.
Turn left onto Santa Fe Street.
If I lose myself tonight.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Orange Drive. Turn right onto Orange Drive. Turn left onto Cosmo Drive. Turn left onto Casa Grove Drive. Then turn right onto Meadowview Drive.
Probably keep going further. Let's keep going farther and farther.
Turn right onto Meadowview Drive. Then 17,282 Meadowview Drive, York, Belinda, California 92886. USA will be on the right. 17282 Meadowview Drive, York, Belinda, California 92886.
The customer
USA
requested
is on the
to
right.
leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
Like how you whoop, whoop.
right now. Please come help us. I mean, there's a big hole in the ship and it's sinking. And can you feel the general election anxiety? It's in the air, it's in our bones. Right, election day is 3 weeks from today. We only have 2 Tuesdays left before we pick a new president. We keep hearing that this is the most important election of our lives, and it is the most important election of our lives because we have the most ridiculous major candidate of our lives. Case in point, Donald Trump just did a podcast with a group of guys, 4 young bros, who don't know the words Mary and Mary mean different things. That aside, Trump made his second appearance with the Nut Boys on the Full Set podcast yesterday, where once again the conversation veered dangerously towards me.
I'll show this. Are they great, or would you think great again? Kind of go one by one here. Or so, great or great again? Jim Kimmel.
Oh, never mind. With Stormy Daniels, I don't know. 3 times. So we've been on almost 22 years. You're on 3 times. Not a lot. Like the situation from Jersey Shore was on this show more times than you, but still on.
He used to greet me on the sidewalk outside of the studio. I come in, this is before politics, but I come in, and he'd be standing on the sidewalk. Oh, sir, he'd bring me in every time.
And by every time, he means no times. He likes telling this made-up story. Never did I ever stand on the sidewalk to greet Donald Trump, or any guest. Never happened. You guys here in the studio have been out on that sidewalk. You think I'm going out there? Our guests don't even come in from the sidewalk. They come in through the alley in the back, where I also don't stand out there to greet them. The only time I've ever walked out on the sidewalk for Donald Trump was to urinate on his star on the walkway. If he wants to come back and accept the invitation I made last night that he take a cognitive test against Kamala Harris, I will for sure roll up Burt Orange carpet and go meet him on Hollywood. The guys that host this podcast are upset with me because I called them doofuses the last time Trump was on, which I thought was a nice way of putting it, but I guess they did not agree.
Came up with shots of us for having him on the first time. He called us doofuses when we had.
You know what you do?
Guess what?
He asked you about me? He asked
Yeah,
you do big again. His show's dying. This one show is dying. Go Bears dying. I don't know. They get paid a lot of money. Yeah. I could get guys for $75,000 a year and have farm mortality. I'll take that as an example. Any one of you.
Do you think the doofuses understand that was an insult? I don't know. But I tell you what, I would sooner vote for any one of those guys than I would Donald Trump for president. I am genuinely questioning his mental health. He's been doing some really weird stuff lately. Last night in Pennsylvania, he held a doozy of a town hall, moderated by noted puppy assassin Christy Noe. She traveled up from North Dakota. What a mess this was. First of all, he can't seem to remember that the election is November 5th, not January 5th.
I'll tell you, if everything works out, if everybody gets out and votes on January 5th or before.
Yeah, or whatever, take your time. And after the medical emergency happened in his head, there was some kind of medical emergency in the room.
Oh, no, a doctor puts some problems. That looks a little bad. This is a little bit of a tough one, I think. A little tough. You know, while we're waiting, and if they can play Ave Maria, if you can get it, Justin, let's go if you can. Deliver quick notice. Hey. Great. Beautiful, though, right? Listen to that. It's nice. He's gonna be okay. We have nice music put together. Not bad.
Yes.
Not bad. Right.
Yeah, everything's going perfectly, just as planned. Then there was another medical emergency that carried another person out, and then, after only taking 5 questions at a town hall, he just said, the hell with it, and started asking his tech guys to play songs off his iPad.
If my guys can hear me, 2 things. Put up the chart, my favorite chart. And let's listen to Pavarotti. Put on Pavarotti singing Ave Maria. Nice and loud. Turn it up louder. We want an election here. Turn it up louder.
You're welcome. I guess he enjoyed that, although you never know it from his face, because Placido Domingo completely announced
Placido
and just started
Domingo.
playing songs.
So play my MTA. Go ahead.
Fun, right? I mean, fun. Goodbye, good night, everybody, right? Nope. He played music and kind of did that baby toddler jumping dance that he does for a full 39 minutes. He just stood there swaying like a manatee tangled in seaweed.
Music, please.
Everyone, say President Trump.
Nice and loud.
I got drunk on that straw.
Roll right out of my eyes, lady. Why remain on stage for 39 minutes and just pretend it was one of Don Jr.'s piano recitals and leave? Go on. Trump's director of communications was quick to put a positive spin on this. He wrote, total love fest at the Pennsylvania town hall. Everyone was so excited they were fainting, so real Donald Trump turned to music. It was a love fest. It wasn't a fire fest, it was a love fest. I went to imagine a world in which Kamala Harris stood there at a rally and said nothing, just danced around for almost 40 minutes. Fox News would have blocked out a full week to cover. It would have been like the OJ Chase meets 9/11. But when Trump does it, it's a love fest. Many are now seriously questioning whether Trump is healthy enough to be running for president. So what does he do? Well, he does what he always does. He questions whether his opponent is healthy enough to be running for president.
Drive east on Aries Drive. Then turn right onto Santa Fe Street.
Urticaria, defined as a rash of round red welts on the skin.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Yorba Linda Boulevard.
Also has allergic rhinitis and allergic conjunctivitis, a very messy and dangerous situation. These are deeply serious conditions that clearly impact her functioning. No, those are hives and hay fever. Allergic rhinitis is hay fever, and allergic conjunctivitis is when you get red eyes from hay fever. Both very serious. You can't be president with hay fever. What if the Russians bombard the White House with hay? Thank God you'd have to bring in SEAL Team Surtac. And Trump actually knows a lot about skin conditions. He suffers from having the thinnest skin of any person. For why he hasn't released his medical report. He wrote, I put out more medical exams than any other president in history. Not true. And he's 2 cognitive exams. The doctor stated that my cognitive exams were exceptional. I am far healthier than Clinton, Bush, Obama, Biden, but especially Kamala. Also, I am far too busy campaigning to take time from the 22 days left, as I'm using every hour of every day campaigning. Last night he spent 39 minutes dancing on stage for no reason, but he's spending every minute. Dr. DeMental was off the charts this morning. He wrote Kamala's medical report report is really bad. My report is perfect. No problems. And it's in all caps, so that means it's true, right? I mean, we can see that you're fat, right? I mean, we can see your body is not. This guy, he wasn't healthy enough to be in the military during the draft, but 60 years later, he's the healthiest man alive. He's perfect. And while he's too busy to release his medical records, Scanning Hager did have time today to launch his own cryptocurrency, the World Liberty Fund token, WLF, or Wolf for short, as in this is a wolf in sheep's tokens. Trump's son Eric is running the fund. He's officially now America's very own Nigerian prince, which I would give anything to hear Donald Trump explain what he thinks cryptocurrency is. I watched 10 hours of that. He doesn't even understand how tariffs work. Trump made a disastrous appearance today at the Economic Club of Chicago. It was obvious to everybody that he had no idea what he was talking about. He was interviewed by the editor-in-chief of Bloomberg, this guy John Micklethwaite, who tried to explain that the cost of tariffs get passed on to consumers here in the United States.
What about consumers? People out there, they're going to be the big taxation. Critics say your tariffs will end up being like a national sales tax. Because if you add, if you have America that has $3 trillion worth of imports, you're going to add tariffs to every single one of them. That's going to push up the cost for all those people who want to buy foreign goods. Which kind of simple mathematics, President Trump.
It's not his, it is, but not the way you figured out. I was always very good at mathematics.
The guy who managed to bankrupt the casino was always very good at mathematics. Our flattering father was all over the place. Today he's uninformed, defensive. At one point he suggested a 2,000% tariff on imported cars. He also wants a 20% tax on all imported goods. Millions of Americans would enjoy things like alcohol imported from countries like Mexico would have to pay 20% more, which is a lot of money and a major concern for a lot of people like this prominent gentleman who's using his platform to
Margaritas sin sal. Kyle, margaritas.
Turn left on Santa.
Mango, margaritas. Skinny margarita. Y un shot de tequila.
Following this conversation with Jordan Peterson, his second time on this The Lex Friedman podcast. You have given a set of lectures on Nietzsche as part of the new Peterson Academy. The lectures were powerful.
Jordan Peterson, carnivore.
Jordan Peterson carnivore.
Or strawberries, that she'd get a rash. Like and then when she developed arthritis, she ate oranges in particular. That would definitely cause a flare. It was the only thing we could see. The problem is that in order to identify dietary component, the response has to be really quick after you eat the thing. Like it's 2 days later, how do you figure that out? A lot of these responses appear to be delayed for 4 days and last a month. So good luck figuring that out. Anyways, Michaela was about 3 years ago, no more than 5 years ago. She was at Concordia University and struggling with her illness and all the associated problems. She noticed that around exam time, she was starting to develop real skin problems. And my cousin's daughter mentioned that really had skin problems. Books that would need, that was part of the process that actually killed her. And she thought, oh, must be stress. And then she thought, wait a second, I really changed my diet. When I'm studying, all I do is eat bagels.
Turn left on North Rose Drive.
Found out gluten first, and it had a remarkable effect, like a really remarkable effect. And then she went on a radical elimination diet all the way down to nothing but chicken and broccoli. And then her symptoms started to drop off one by one. Like one of the things that happened, she started to wake up in the morning. She started to stay awake all day. When you're only staying awake for 6 hours with riddle and stay awake all day, that's like having a life. So a whole bunch of things improved. Then her depression went away. And I've had depression since I was 13, probably very severe, but I've treated it in a variety of ways, some of them quite successful. But it's been a constant battle. My father had it, and his father had it. It's all just rife in my family. My wife has autoimmune problems. When you say depression, define it. How do you define it?
Because that's a blanket term.
Yeah. Well, imagine that you wake up and then you remember that all your family was killed in a horrible accident yesterday.
You would feel that even
All the
though
time.
that's wrong.
Yes. Just actually worse than that. Because one of the things Michaela told me was she thought, well, what's it like to be depressed? Well, imagine you have a dog and you really love the dog, and then the dog dies. And then about 3 years ago, our dog died. And it was Michaela's dog, and she really liked that dog. And she said, that was bad, but it's nowhere near as bad as depressed. And I asked her too at one point, she was about 15 or 16. I said, look, here's the choice. You can either have depression or arthritis. Which one? We'll take the arthritis. Well, that was after she lost 2 joints. So it was no joke. It's no joke. There isn't anything no I would say. I would say there's nothing worse. Because worse is a very deep hole, right? But it's bad.
Yeah, people prove it wrong, right?
Oh yes, definitely. Like worse is a deep hole. Anyways, her depression went away. All these symptoms went away. And like radically.
So what changed her from chicken and broccoli to carnivore?
Well, she kept experimenting. She got very sensitive to all sorts of foods in the aftermath of that too. So this is why I wouldn't recommend that anybody does this casually, because we don't understand much about it. But the upshot was that she kept experimenting. She started to have things back and take away. And sometimes when she had things, the results were devastating. She was like done for a month. She ate the wrong thing, done for a month. All the symptoms came back, the depression came back. She thought that her old dietary
Uber Eats.
So it took her 2 years to figure out that really what she needed was beans and greens, and then she
For Antonio.
So greens themselves. Well, look, so what happened. So 2 years ago, she said, Dad, you have to try this diet because you have a lot of the same symptoms as me. No, I didn't have arthritis, but I had a lot of the other symptoms. And I thought, oh, Christ, okay, Michaela.
Turn left, then pick up on the left.
I figured I was from the windowsill for a month. It's like, it's just not that big a deal. And so I went on a really low carb diet. Okay, so this is what happened. I had gastric reflux disorder, and I was snoring quite loud. I stopped snoring the first day. I thought, what the hell? That's supposed to be associated with weight loss. Because I had gained some weight. I weighed about 212 pounds, I'm about 6'1.5", so that was my maximum. But I stopped snoring, which was a great relief to Gabby. So I just quit, and that's a big deal, right? Because if you snore, you sleep apnea, and then you don't sleep, right? It's like not a good thing. Okay, next. I started waking up in the mornings. I'd never been able to wake up in the mornings my whole life. I always had to stumble to the shower, and then maybe I could wake up, took me an hour, and I felt terrible. And so all of a sudden I woke up, and I was like, oh, I'm awake in the morning. I'm clear-headed, and things things aren't gloomy and horrible. It's like, oh, isn't that weird? Then I lost 7 pounds the first month. I thought, 7 pounds, that's a lot in a month. And I'd already gone for a whole year on a sugar-free diet. I didn't lose any weight. And I did exercise.
Sugar-free, but did you cut out bread?
No, it was just no desserts, no sugar, no. And I thought that might do it, didn't make any difference at all. 7 pounds. Well, then I lost 7 pounds the next month. Then I lost 7 pounds the next month. I lost 7 pounds every month for 7 months. So I kept throwing away all my clothes. I went back to the same weight that I was when I was 26. And my psoriasis disappeared. And I had floaters in my right eye, and they cleared up. And then the last thing that went away from me, I was still having a bitch at the time with mood regulation. And that sucked, because when I changed my diet, I couldn't respond to antidepressants properly anymore. They weren't working. And so although I was getting better physically in a variety of ways, like radical ways, I was really having a bitch of a time regulating my mood, and I was having sporadic, really negative reactions to food when I ate something I shouldn't. So that took about a year and a half to clear up, and I was still really anxious in the morning up to 3 months ago, like horribly, and I would get better all day. People said, well, you're under a lot of stress. And I thought, yeah, I've been under a lot of stress for like 10 years. It's like, it's a lot, but it wasn't any more stressful than helping my daughter deal with her illness, that's for sure. And no, this is something different. And she said to me, quit eating greens. I thought, oh, really? Jesus, Michaela, I'm eating cucumbers, lettuce, broccoli, and chicken and beef. It's like, I have to cut out the goddamn greens. It's like, try it for a month. Okay. In a week, I was 25% less anxious in the morning. In 2 weeks, 75%. And I've been better every single day. I'm better now, probably, than I've ever been in my life. And I haven't been taking antidepressants for a whole year. So I don't know what, and I weigh 162 pounds. Like, I know, and I've actually gained musculature. I've been doing some working out, but not a lot. And so I can sleep 6 hours a night, no problem. I wake up in the morning, I'm awake. If I take a 15-minute nap, that used to take me an hour to recover from. That's gone. Here's the coolest thing. I've had gum disease since I was 25. That's been serious enough to have. I've had to have minor surgical intervention, scraping, and that sort of thing to keep it at bay. It's gone. I checked with my dentist before this last tour. No inflammation. And that's associated with heart disease, by the way. Gum inflammation, gingivitis. It's a good risk factor. Heart disease means the systemic inflammation is gone. And it's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to recover from gingivitis. And my gums are in perfect shape. It's like, what the hell? So here's what happened. I lost 50 pounds. It's like, that's a lot, right? I'm nowhere near as hungry as I used to be. My appetite's probably fallen by 70%. I don't get blood sugar dysregulation problems. I need way less sleep. I get up in the morning, I'm fine. I'm not anxious, I'm not depressed. I don't have psoriasis. My legs are numb on the sides. That's gone. I'm certainly intellectually at my best at the moment, which is great, especially doing this tour. Depression's gone. I'm stronger. I can swim better.
Antonio?
And my gum disease is gone. It's like, what the hell?
And you've done no blood work, so you don't know what your lipid profile is, or
No, I'll get that done again. We'll get back to
take any vitamins.
No, I eat beef and salt and water. That's it. And I never cheat. Ever. Not even a little bit.
No soda, no wine.
Drink blood soda.
Awesome, thank you.
Joe, there's soda, it's really bubbly. There's cherry, just sort of bubbly. There's flat water, and there's hot water.
So
the
there's varieties.
distinctions start to be.
That is crazy. Well, we ate last night. I ate when you ate. We both had that giant tomahawk. I had wine.
Yep.
I'm curious about this. Very curious.
Yeah, me too.
I might try it.
Head to your drop-off at 2900 East Lincoln Avenue.
I'm not recommending this to anyone. However, I have had many people come up to me on the tour and say, look, I'm very good tomorrow. Yeah, it's only 100 pounds. see is necessary for combat. But if you don't, yeah, never ever this field. I'm not an expert in this field. So,
I'm more getting blood tested.
anybody funny is in good shape.
Yeah, but I need to find out.
Yeah, I'm just going to get crap. Very cautiously. I'm going to have mushrooms next because maybe I can eat them.
Well, this is why I'm asking. There's positive benefits that a lot of people achieve and experience when they switch to a vegan diet.
Yeah,
One
right.
of the things it is you get off of the standard American diet with lots of refined sugars and a lot of preservatives and
Yep.
bullshit, and then you find positive benefits. Chris Kresser has gone into depth about this, but then over time, the nutritional deficiencies and that start to wear on your health.
Yep.
And I'm wondering,
Well,
have you
well,
experienced
it's certainly possible. Well, certainly eventually this diet will kill me.
no, life.
Well, you're right.
Biology will, yes.
So it
Science
might be that for some people, I mean, vegan diet is preferable to a standard American diet. So,
Well, for sure, to a standard American diet, but also there's so much biological variability.
Yep.
You know, the things that bother some people don't bother other people at all. And that's something that we got to take into consideration.
yeah, well, that's why I want to universalize from my experience. But this is what's happened to me, and this is what's happened to my wife and my daughter. So, and all of it's being both mechanics. It's miraculous. I cannot believe the last time I saw her, it made me cry. I've never seen her look like that. She looks so good. She's so healthy.
And
And
all
so
of our other joints are not experiencing any
But
problems.
she's taking no immunomodulants, no medication, none.
And she was on a
Oh, Jesus, yes, more medication than she was taking. Methotrexate, which is basically they use it to treat cancer. It's cancer control called. But remember, she was on Enbrel, which really helped. But later on, bacterial infections, and she always had pneumonia in the fall. But Enbrel really helped. And then heavy doses of antidepressants and Ritalin. And Jesus,
How long has she been on this carnivore diet?
oh God, she's only been eating meat. It's got to be at least 6 to 8 months now.
Wow. And does she get blood work done?
Yeah, and her blood work. I won't comment on that. I don't know the details of her blood work. So I don't know the answer to that.
It's fascinating. I'm curious. I'm considering trying for a while. The problem is I ate so much game meat. It's not a fat.
It's fat.
Yeah.
That's the trick there. Try it for months. See what happens. What the hell, a month? You know, just a month.
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah. Interesting.
Today's episode brought to you by Grey Block Pizza. You know that. Today's episode brought to you by You Can Clothing. For anyone who's ever been told that they cannot do something, this is the clothing for them. This is the clothing that says, hey, I defy adversity. Think about something you can do. Can you do it? Yes. That's what You Can Clothing is all about. Sometimes people say, oh, you can't jump over that love shack on that motorbike. No, I'm saying you can't hop over a set of twin sisters on a unicycle. You know, when you got a mouthful of fresh owl eggs, guess what? You can. That's right. So go to defyadversity.com and you'll get 10% off with the promo code FON. They got training wear and street wear. So if you're training or if you're street, then you're covered. You can. Today's episode is brought to you by this beautiful hood hat. Now everybody sometimes wants to have a hat that's very specific to their neighborhood, to their area, even to the stoop outside of their apartment complex. Guess what? Now you can. This one we have right here is Bed-Stuy. Bed-Stuy, you know it. Rocco, Chris Rock, JC, Little Kim, Tracy Morgan, Jackie Robinson, all from Bed-Stuy. And then hood hats, you can get all type of New York style hats that are specific to your hood. Quit running around with a hat that just says New York on it. That's not enough. That might not be part of your life. Get specific. Hats. The New York collection just dropped. This hat is made from 100% merino wool. From the beautiful merino animals out there. You ever seen a merino sheep? Damn, they soft, dude. They're not even usually awake because they're so soft they just fall asleep and if they try to stand up. It's just like cashmere, feels really soft on your head. These are made in the USA, America. They have 11 total New York hats and they're ready to ship. You can go check these out with the link right here below. Just go to hoodhat, HOODHAT.com and grab these beautiful hitters, man. Think about your head. Where is it? Well, it could be inside of a hat. And that's factual right there. A hat is basically like an apartment for your head. So if your head is homeless, man, change that up and get that Bed-Stuy. They got all types of hood hats or at Hood Hat USA. I'll throw them up on Instagram as well. These hats, so specific. Get specific. Hoodhat.com. Today's guest is a psychology professor at the University of Toronto. He's a critical thinker, he's an orator, he's a speaker, he's currently on tour. He's also the creator of Self-Authoring, which is a program that can help you examine your past, establish your present, and plan your future. There'll be a link to that program below. And he also, right now, he wanted to offer our listeners and viewers a discount, and that code is THEODO, and you can use that for a discount whenever you purchase Self-Authoring. We're so happy to have him here today, Mr. Jordan P. Peterson. Thanks for coming in, Jordan. Hey, my pleasure. I appreciate it. I know our listeners are excited. Are you finding, like, it seems like you've come into people's lives like a hurricane really recently. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I feel all this has come into my life like a hurricane too.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I spent a lot of time teaching, and so I was used to interactions with reasonably large groups of people, and I did some media work in Canada before all of this blew up, so it didn't come as a total surprise. And I have my videos are on YouTube for quite a while. So there's been, you know what they say, it takes 10 years to become an overnight success, and so all of this has been building in multiple ways, but when it took off, it really took off, like madly. And that was about a year and 8 months ago, something like that. And it hasn't stopped for a second, which is really, I keep thinking, well, the first week I thought, well, that's my 15 minutes, and that's that, you know, and I had smaller 15 minutes before that, but so I've only been eating beef fundamentally for almost 5 years. I haven't made Brad is where you want to go if you want to try out Retire app for 3 months for free.
In 0.7 mile, take right exit 6A toward Orangathorpe Avenue using the right lane.
Brad, you get 3 months for free. Hey, thanks for watching this clip. If you want to watch more clips of me chatting with children, you can click these videos somewhere here on the screen.
Services by the time a person is diagnosed, your brain's ability to provide energy to create energy from glucose, which is the primary fuel substrate, is diminished by any power outage in that organ is going to lead to failure.
Hello, everybody. Today, I'm talking with Max Lineker, flew from LA to Washington, D.C. to have this conversation with me. He's a journalist who's become quite a well-known scientific researcher and health-wise, but also a creative investigator in his own right. He wrote a trilogy of books, The Genius Trilogy, One on Foods.
Take right exit 6A toward Orangathorpe Avenue, then turn left on West Orangathorpe Avenue.
All of that was motivated by his mother's experience with a form of dementia known as, it involves degeneration of these neurological tissues known as Lewy bodies. It's not Alzheimer's or frontotemporal dementia, it's another form of dementia. And he was very shocked by his mother's illness, which she developed when she was in her late 50s, and also by the dearth of effective treatment that was available to her, and ended up obsessively concentrating on research into the dementias in general.
Using the left 2 lanes, turn left on West Orangathorpe Avenue.
And Parkinson's, by the way, might well be preventable with interventions that are early enough in life, and that many of those interventions might be dietary in nature. And we discuss why that is, and talk about carnivore diet as well as a potential investigative tool for the analysis of complex disease in general. And, well, I suppose in some ways celebrate the possibility that dietary modulation might prove to be the treatment of choice on the prevention side for these terrible degenerative neurological diseases. So, join us for that. So, I'm interested in diet, I suppose, despite myself, I would say, because it's not my natural domain of interest. I'm more interested in psychological matters, I'd say, than physical or physiological matters. I know they overlap, but my attention doesn't naturally gravitate that way.
Using the right lane, make a slight right turn on California 57 South.
Or psychological art. I mean, I've known for a long time, for example, that endogenous depression, the schizophrenic disorders, and manic depression, I never thought of those as psychological disorders. I thought, no, those people are sick, we just don't know what's wrong with them. So I spoke with Chris Bonner in some detail on my podcast. I just met him again in Boston. He's got a couple of research projects finishing up. He's got 15 on the go, looking at treatment of those disorders with diet, and the first 3 have been spectacularly successful. So, diet, right? So, let's start with your genius work, and outline for people what those are and what you're doing with them and why. Let's start with that. Sure.
So I've written a trilogy of books, the Genius Trilogy, as it were. My first book was Genius Fruits in 2022. And it's a tool to operate the science of health and dementia intervention, as well as the burgeoning field that's being referred to as nutrition psychiatry. So how diet plays a role in, mediating mental health. As far as it does not exist, it's really exciting and research on the global plans, and depth, so it's
Keep left to stay on California 57 South. Take right exit 4 toward Lincoln Avenue, then keep left. Keep left onto East Lincoln Avenue and then
How old were you when she was diagnosed?
I was in my late 20s, yeah. And I had just come off of that position, and I was doing jobs, and more so than anything, journalism at the time, I was just a scared son. I was a scared son seeing, these awful symptoms, these mysterious.
Yeah, there's not much worse than a degenerative neurological disease.
Yeah.
They're brutal, those things. They take you apart like atom by atom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there was no precedent in my family, so I, in the sense that immediate trauma of realizing my mom had something serious going on with her brain health, it was the most profound call to action I've ever felt in my entire life, to do what I could to understand, to the best of my ability, why this would happen to the deep age of which it did.
Why were you so compelled to, do you think, why were you so compelled to transfigure your life to come to the service of your mom?
My mom was the most important person in my life, and I'm the first born in an incredibly small family, and I always had an incredibly close relationship with my mother, and
Right, so this wasn't okay.
it wasn't okay. Whenever I had so much as a cough growing up, moments later I found myself in the pediatrician office, and when my mom became sick, those around her were not all that
set up to really understand what was going on. We're not, we as a society today, we outsource so many different forms of literacy, right? We outsource culinary literacy to Grubhub, to apps, we outsource financial literacy to our financial handlers. Health literacy is like, it's a huge, area, it's a huge unknown. Like, we all collectively have these scary knowledge gaps, which only becomes clear to you when,
Yeah, then you just get more scared because you start to understand how big the knowledge gaps are. I've never recovered from finding out that the food pyramid was a scam. Yeah, that was just the degree to which that's a scam. Is
In a quarter-mile drop-off.
no, some Americans load up on 7 to 11 SARS brains every single day.
yeah. So imagine to find out that was marketing employed by the Department of Agriculture and that they went against the advice even of their own consultants who warned them that they would produce an epidemic of obesity and diabetes, which is, well, and not to say nothing of depression and dementia, which is exactly what we have now. So it's like, I don't know what you do when you find out that that's true.
Yeah, and the unwarranted demonization of natural fat-containing foods and nutrient-dense foods like animal source foods, which continues to be demonized.
Even by the American Diabetic Association Society, I don't
Yeah,
know why it's still pushing the notion that, diabetics can eat carbohydrates. Like, actually, I don't think so. I don't think that's a very good idea. Since they're converted to sugar.
Make a U-turn to stay on South Kingsley Street, then turn right on East Lincoln Avenue.
Natural whole foods. I mean, the time where 60% of the calories the average American consumes comes from ultra-processed foods. So,
Right,
yeah,
the center of the supermarket.
exactly. It teaches us whole foods, right? The idea that we're still demonizing whole foods is insane.
Yeah. And it causes insanity, too. So it's not just insane, it's a cause of insanity. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that is not...
What do you think of RFK? Just out of curiosity, because, I'm sorry, that's
Antonio Q says, leave it door, 225.
of general health at the level that we're discussing. And obviously COVID became an issue and public health is an issue, but Kennedy is the only candidate I've ever seen who's calling out the reprehensible, mostly corporate actors who are poisoning everyone fundamentally.
I think he's an incredibly important voice in that regard, and I hope that no matter what happens in November, I hope that he finds a way to continue that discussion. I'm obviously, completely aligned with, with the notion that we do need to start doing things differently.
Well, what's the obesity? What's the percentage of Americans now who are obese?
By 2031, 2. And it's not just overweight, this is like frank obesity.
Right. And so the morbidly obese would be 1 in 5?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. And obesity is a risk factor for
Everything.
pretty much everything. Yeah.
And the cure isn't fat positivity. No, definitely not.
No, I mean, you can be more or less healthy at any given size, but it's less healthy to be obese than it is to be overweight.
I can understand the fat positive people in one way. I would say before I learned what I did learn about diet, I was never particularly judgmental about people who are obese. I did, I suppose, to some degree, accept the idea that fewer calories, a little more exercise, you lose weight, and perhaps that, when I say that some more willpower will be of use, I don't know if I ever really believed that because I dealt with people with all sorts of different problems, and reducing it to something like inadequate willpower, yeah, you got to be very careful about doing such things. But now when I see obese people, I think it's really too bad that you're ill.
Yeah. It is a disease, and I feel a strong sense of empathy for them because, they're being gaslit, essentially.
That's for sure.
Because what you hear over and over again is this idea that all foods fit, there are no such thing as good foods or bad foods. And that might be true at population health level, and there's no single food that's going to cause obesity. And it's right, it's a dietary pattern of the typically involving the overconsumption of these ultra-processed foods.
Well, you're more likely to overconsume the foods that are, what would you say, pathologically delicious.
Yeah.
Right. They made pathologically delicious. High sugar foods in particular. It's very difficult to resist them, and no wonder.
Yeah. There was a seminal NIH-funded study led by Kevin Hall, who's a highly regarded obesity researcher, who found that, when you give people ultra-processed diet to consume, you tell them to eat 2 satiety of ad-libitum feed in literature, they end up consuming a calorie surplus of 500 additional calories. So you do that every single day for a week. That's a pound of fat gain every single week.
Right.
And conversely, when they gave them these minimally processed foods, they saw them eat to the same degree of satiety fullness.
Yeah.
But coming in effortlessly at a calorie deficit of about 300 calories. So that's a 800 calories.
I wonder if that has anything to do with seasonality of grains. Because I'm curious, as our initial agricultural ancestors, especially in colder climates, it's like maybe wanted to pack on an extra 20 pounds before winter hit. And so maybe that's an evolutionary adaptation to ensure that from September to December, let's say, that you took full advantage of the harvest so that if lean times come, it makes sense, because islanders who've been on islands for many, many generations are much more likely to become overweight on the North American diet, and they're much more likely to go through starvation periods on an island as a population. And so people who are very either efficient in their metabolisms or perhaps liable to overeat in times of plenty would have been people who survived. So, because it's interesting, right? If there's a stable degree to which you overeat high-calorie foods, that indicates that there's a reason to that. That's not just random.
Yeah. So it's an adaptive survival mechanism. Those of us who are the most adept at putting on and storing fat would make it through the famine of the winter.
Well, and you can see why that wouldn't happen in the case of animal products, because your cows, your lambs, your goats, etc., they can survive the winter no problem. You don't have a storage problem there.
Yeah.
And so, and you don't have a seasonality problem, so there's no reason to pig out, so to speak. Right. Okay. So let's go back to your mother. So one of the awful things about neurological diseases is that you're very damaged by the time symptoms show up. You've read with Parkinson's, for example, the relevant neurological tissue is 95% gone by the time any symptoms appear. Right? So that's brutal.
Yeah, so with Parkinson's disease, by the time you are diagnosed with the condition, about half of the dopaminergic neurons in the substantia nigra are already dead. And those are the neurons that produce dopamine that control movement and the like. And this is a condition like many other chronic non-communicable conditions today. They don't begin overnight. They're simmering over a span of decades prior to the onset of symptoms.
Well, you can predict probability of developing dementia with verbal fluency measures taken in people's 20s. Right? There's a long-term study of nuns, and they had fluency measures taken when they were very young. And so that's an early indicator of, we don't know exactly what. Is it that the dementia process is already occurring that young? Or is that an indication that the neurological substrate is less robust? It's not obvious.
Well, inflammation certainly plays a role in reducing cognitive function, being overweight. When people typically lose weight, they see an improvement in their cognitive.
Yeah, right. The best, I looked for a long time into the literature pertaining to maintenance of cognitive function across time, because there's a linear decrease in your fluid intelligence, so that's G, essentially, the central measure of cognitive ability. It starts to decline in your early 20s, it's pretty linear. And so that's a drag. And then you might say, well, what can you do to forestall that? And there are many companies, none of which seem to exist anymore on the internet, that were claiming that, daily cognitive exercises could increase your IQ or forestall cognitive degeneration. But the literature always indicated that your best bet in that regard was both aerobic and anaerobic exercise, because the brain is such a rapacious metabolic, has such rapacious metabolic demand, if you're physiologically compromised, then your brain's going to suffer first. You know, the best, so funny, the best thing for your brain is to be a gym jock. So that's really hilarious in a terrible way.
The less your business spends on operations, on multiple systems, and on delivering your product or service, the more money you keep. But with higher expenses on materials, employees, distribution,
Dude, I'm hungry. 11.
Make a slight right turn.
Well, I'm looking for.
Turn left on South Kingsley
There's
Street.
9. Where the fuck's 10? Yeah, fucking bastards. Yeah, fucking bastards. There's 9. Where the fuck is that? Why do I feel this guy's looking? Why do I feel? Taco Bell? Yeah. Okay, because on the pin it was over there, so I walked up and then I was like looking. And I asked someone, and I'm like, I looked again. It's like, oh, building 10. It's my fault, dude. I totally effed up. I totally effed up, man. It's all good, man. Take care. Take care. I fucked up. I fucked up, dude. I fucked up, dude. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Dude, I fucked up. I fucked up.
Turn left on South Kingsley Street, then turn right on East Lincoln Avenue.
Yeah. I fucked up, man. I fucked up. He's like, hey, fucking 30 minutes, guy. Dude, I really want a fucking something here, dude. I need to eat something, man. I need to eat something. I need to eat something, dude. I really
What kind of feel?
want. Yeah, can I get can I get a bean and cheese burrito with red sauce?
Need a cheese burrito?
Yeah, with red sauce, yeah. And that's it. That's it. Just one burrito. That's it. Whoa. Real crazy there. Crunch. Jesus Christ, man. Hey, our pay? Yeah, mild. Awesome, man. Thank you.
Drive northwest on East Lincoln Avenue for 1 mile. In a quarter mile, turn left onto North State College Boulevard. Drive south on Shopping Center. Then, in 400 feet, turn right to stay on Shopping Center. Turn right to stay on Shopping Center. In 900 feet, turn right onto South State College Boulevard.
Hungry, man.
Drive north, then turn left. Turn left. Drive north, then turn right onto East Lincoln Avenue. Drive west, then turn right.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? Let's just. Let's fucking do it.
southwest. Then turn right onto South State College Boulevard. Make a left U-turn at East Lincoln Avenue onto North State College Boulevard. Then, in 500 feet, turn right onto East Broadway. Turn right onto East Broadway. Continue for a half mile. Drive north on South Ash Street. Then turn left. Turn left. In 300 feet, turn left onto South Beechwood Street. Turn left onto South Beechwood Street. In 600 feet, turn right onto East Broadway. Turn right onto East Broadway.
I don't know.
Drive south on South Beechwood Street. Then turn right onto East Broadway. In a quarter mile, 1505 East Broadway, Anaheim, California 92805, USA will be on the right.
I'll give you some mileage, bro. Drink it up. Lincoln.
East Broadway, Anaheim, California 92805. USA is
The
on the
customer
right.
requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
then turn left onto Southeast Street. In 1,000 feet, turn right onto South Bond Street. Take the next right onto South Bond Street, then turn left onto East Santa Ana Street. In 800 feet, turn right onto South Elder Street. Take the next right onto South Elder Street, then turn left onto East Santa Ana Street. Turn left onto East Santa Ana Street. In 600 feet, turn right onto South Conifer Street. Take the next right onto South Conifer Street, then turn left onto East Santa Ana Street. In 600 feet, turn left onto East Broadway. In 1,000 feet, turn left onto South Elder Street.
next left onto South Elder Street, then turn left onto East Santa Ana Street. Take the second right onto East Broadway. In a quarter mile, turn right onto South State College Boulevard.
Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you.
Turn right onto South State College Boulevard.
Okay. No.
Continue on South State College Boulevard for 1.5 miles.
Yes, oh shit. Go, 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 go. I really shouldn't do this. But, we're just gonna. Hello. Hey.
How much have you made today?
It's really not much. I've been taking like long trips, but then I try to like pick ones up in between. Well, I'm accepting them on DoorDash until I decide not to. But DoorDash is giving me like 3 or 4 like really long ones, and then I try to put like Ubers in there because they give you a lot of time. You can almost if you don't jump on the freeway, and you just take surface streets, like. It takes you about that, and you could like throw in a delivery because as you're driving, like you hope to get like something else, you know.
Oh, that's good. Have you found anything in the trash?
Yeah, a Dyson vacuum and a just a little kids thing. I don't know if it's I don't even know. I don't know if it's $20 or not. But I'm like, I'm taking small things. But my plan is just anything small. We can just leave at the house, so then it's easy to sell. Like it's not a big hassle. It's just taking a photo and like having someone come. And then like big things that are a hassle, then we'll go farther. So not really seeing much. I don't know. Yeah, just I don't know. Kind of slow, but I don't know. I guess kind of. What has Sharon been doing? I've been technically.
We went door dashing. It was super slow.
Okay, yeah.
So it's the same thing. That's why I was asking.
Okay, I would say it is slow, but I mean technically, here I'll tell you. Let's see if I can pull up the number. I mean, on Uber right now, I'm at $50. And then DoorDash, I have 2 right now. And then, I don't know, will they let me earnings? What's today? Click here. I mean, maybe I've made, it's definitely slow. Today's Tuesday. Guess I'd have to see Uber, DoorDash makes it so much harder. You'd have to add it all up. Tuesday. Let's see here. Tuesday. Is this all from today? That was from yesterday. Tuesday. Tuesday. That's from yesterday. I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to. I'm probably at least 100, I think. But I didn't find anything in the stores. I did look at a Prius.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Or no?
Just, you know what? The one yesterday was pretty good. It was, but he wanted $5,000. But it was, I mean, it's 2,500 miles or 250K.
Dang.
But like it was all good. No, it was well taken care of. Like he's an Asian dude, and it definitely, for the miles, he definitely took care of it.
Got it.
But I don't know. I've been looking at like auction cars. I'm like, man, can I just get like I don't care if it's all bashed in. If I'm just gonna do like food delivery, like I'd like to pay just like $5,000 for I was like, oh, you can't get out. Oh, okay. I can move.
You what?
My truck is so damn long, dude. I wish I had the shorter one. It would be creating an issue. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. That's fucking weird. I guess he's kind of jammed in there now. Hey, Chihuahua. Yeah, so what'd you do? You just like one order? Or would you use like one order?
No, a couple, but they were like
small.
Not good. I mean, they weren't good in the fact that like like $1 per mile or something. I was like,
yeah.
I did a couple and I was like, oh, let's just go home.
Yeah, that's how I felt. But I'm like, I think now it's kind of picking up. So I think a lot of people, it's funny how like at 8 or 9, people kind of call it quits. So you kind of, I can feel like there's a little uptick, But yeah, it's definitely been a grind. Because I've gotten like far one. Yeah, like how much have I really made? I spent $50 in gas and I made $50. Like it's pretty.
Wait, you put how much in gas?
Oh, it's well, like how much did I burn today just driving around like an idiot? It probably I burned like $50 probably worth. So even if I made $100, like really. So you did like 2 or 3. No, I would say it's, yeah, I would not say it's super, but you know, my thing is I'm like hoping to get trash or, yeah, I'm probably at like $100, but yeah, realistically, I probably have only made like 50. But you know, if I could sell that Dyson vacuum, I don't know, 40, $50. Like that's where I'm hoping, like it's really the trash. Like I sold those chairs today, like that was trash, that was $60.
Nice.
And then, yeah, it's really just trash. That's kind of my, yeah, that's all you do. So yeah, it's like, or you have to go give out the cards, which is actually a pretty good idea. If you just drop a couple off and then, or even just walk around your neighborhood.
The areas we were in, it was like, no, but yeah. Like tomorrow I told Kevin, I was like, oh, let's DoorDash and put cards out. So he's like, okay.
I gotta do it tomorrow. Yeah, Monday, Tuesdays are the worst, the 2 days. So, you know, to be shocked that it's slow on a Monday and Tuesday, I shouldn't be surprised. Like, it's gonna be slow.
Yeah.
You know? It's definitely, it makes sense to really take those 2 days off and then just really want to work really hard on probably the 3, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday morning.
Yeah.
You know, you almost, those are the 5, you know, or Wednesday through Sunday morning. If you really, or even just work, Friday, Saturday, just, work a lot of hours. You know, you could just, if you just work like 16 hours on those 2 days, you might be able to make, you know, more than if you worked. There is somebody say, like, you really want to work hard when it's like busy, and then when it's slow, call it, you know, like, really, you know, which you haven't tried breakfast and lunch. You still haven't woken up and like done a breakfast.
No.
You should try it, man. It'd be interesting to see. Which I haven't, you know. See, it's funny. Sometimes my sleep schedule is really good, and I'm like, oh, you know.
Have you done it? Have you done breakfast?
Well, not really. But I mean, Starbucks. You know, like Starbucks all that stuff. Don't mess the Uber. But DoorDash, you know, you kind of want to be semi. But they're kind of giving me shit, so I'm kind of like, you know, that's kind of a little bit how I feel. A little bit. It's like, if it's good money, then like rush the food over there. But it's like, if it's like you pretty much almost pause a no tip order, it's like, okay, take as long as you can, you know, without,
I know.
you know, and I'm freaking hungry. It sucks at being out here, like, because it's like the only way to really eat is, I mean, I guess I can go to. I just feel like I could eat like $20 worth of meat in a day, you know? I didn't eat this morning. It sucks that I wake up and I'm like not hungry. It takes me like, you know, I don't know, 2 hours. If I don't want to drive all the way home to like make a bunch of meat, and maybe I need to freeze it, or I don't know. Should have brought some, I don't know, it's kind of not super great. Like, you could bring like a camping stuff. You could do what people, you know. I could technically bring a little, you know, it'd be a little wild, but you know, it would be a little wild. Jesus Christ, it took forever. That took forever. Now we're going to Burger King. So I got a bean and cheese burrito at Del Taco. I'm like, oh, I just want something quick. I didn't want to.
Oh, you got a bean and cheese burrito?
Yeah. I was trying to pull up the app because really the way, if you're gonna eat fast food, like any of them, if they have an app, like a lot of them offer coupons now. Like Del Taco, they kind of have coupons, and then McDonald's has coupons, Wendy's has coupons. You know, even Del Taco or Taco Bell, you can get like deals on the, you know, sometimes. It's like if you're gonna get trashy food, then at least try to get it on discount. You know, you don't pay the the crazy prices.
Continue on Lincoln Avenue for half a
Crap
mile.
on full price.
Yeah, because you start comparing the price. Yeah, like McDonald's, like you get a number paying straight up. It's like it's almost as much as like a restaurant. You know, you're like, okay, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. That does. It seems slow even on the just driving around. You know, when you drive, it's funny how like it's, when I do these like long. Because technically I've been out here because I think I left the house at like 10. So I've technically been out. What is that? I'm going on 13 hours. It doesn't even feel like 13 hours. It's funny how but you almost see like the whole day. It's kind of weird. It's like, oh look, okay, everyone's at work, and then it's like you're driving around. It's getting darker. Okay, everyone's at like soccer games now. All their kids are like, I saw a bunch of soccer games going on, and then it's like, okay, the soccer games are shut down. Okay, everyone's at home now. Like it's just me on the road. It's like you see the whole cycle of I remember this one person saying, if you want to know how the economy's doing, like ask a taxi driver. Like if you go to Vegas, like talk to the taxi cab drivers because they see what's going on. Like they see, the conventions. They see like what's going on, and so like they kind of know, how the economy's doing. Like are things going well, bad? Like.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I feel. It's like as I'm driving around, kind of doing it. Kind of I am like a taxi. I'm taxiing food around. You can kind of see it. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty slow and shit. Yeah, for DoorDash, for MIG, MIGZ.
All right, we got a window.
Okay. And I'm over here by. It's funny how it just kept pushing me. It's like I kind of like left it on. Like started at. It's funny how it's not as popping as like I'm getting orders, but yeah, it's definitely nothing too crazy. Like I feel like I've actually done maybe more Uber ride, or it's still 50-50, which is kind of funny because even with like the Plaid Dasher, it's not like I'm getting more orders on DoorDash. That's why I talked to Paul. I'm like, him's like, oh, just do DoorDash. I'm like, dude, you're kind of missing out on money because there's like multiple times today that I've had Uber and DoorDash in my car. Meaning I'm getting double Prop 22. So I'm making more than someone, you just have to be careful with it. But
What do you say?
well, that's just always just stick to one. And I guess it's less stressful and it's less like it's like easy. It's kind of like brain dead. Like, okay, go here, okay, drive there, okay, Like if you're not really doing I guess I'm doing like 3 things. I have 2 apps and looking for trash and paying attention, I'm trying to do, I guess, as much as I can to make the most money possible, Yeah. So you called it quits, Sharon. So you did like an hour and you called it quits? Maybe. You made what, $10, $20?
Yeah, yeah.
Where'd you park by? Did you just drive around again and wait for an order, or did you park?
Yeah, same place.
Well, it might be, like I say, Sharon, you really should try other places because you might think, oh, that's the poppin' place, but if there's more competition, you really should just test it because you don't really know. DoorDash doesn't tell you, like, hey, that's the only thing that bothers me. Yeah, there's so many things that bother me, but they should tell you, like, there's 10 drivers already around here. Like, you probably shouldn't be sitting here,
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Thank you. That's a drink. Ooh. Drink for Danny. That's looking pretty tasty. Danny's hungry over here, Sharon. What did you eat today? Let's talk about food because Danny's hungry right now. Even though that Del Taco, I'm like,
I had 2 waffles, like frozen waffles.
Are those healthy waffles? What type of?
Yeah, they're healthier. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had pineapple chips, lentil soup. What else?
Head south toward Lincoln Avenue.
Oh, I had half a Nelly's bar, half a cookie, couple bites of ice cream.
It sounds like Sharon's on a sugar rush.
Yeah, a little bit. And I had this, what do you call it? Like,
At the light, turn right onto Lincoln Avenue.
like sandwich rolls or whatever.
Sandwich
What are they
rolls?
called? Like
Breakfast ones? Breakfast, or like a...
like meat, cheese, and tortilla wrap.
Take the California 57 South ramp.
Pinwheels. They're called pinwheels.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Whoa, Danny! Whoa! I've had a couple like, oh man, You know, I don't know. Have you did so? I've had a couple close calls, man. It's not good. I was looking at my phone. I was trying to turn off the stupid light. It was like, oh, left and right, left and right. And then I look up and I'm like, gonna pretty much ram a pole. Like I dodged it by pretty close. Danny, come on, stop playing with your phone here. This is turn off the damn thing. It's bothering me. Yeah, sounds like Sharon. Sharon likes her sugar. A little bit of carbs, and then Sharon's a diet there.
Something like that.
Do you feel good? Did you take a nap? You probably took a nap because all those carbs, right? You took a nap, didn't you?
I'm still going.
Oh, really? You've been up since 7 or whatever? When did you wake up? 7? You haven't taken a nap all day?
Oh, that's not true.
Ah, see.
Like a half an hour.
Ah, Sharon. Well, when was that? When was the nap? Like 12 or when?
Is that like 3 or 2:33, something like that? 3:30.
2:33. 2:30. That was Charlotte. Charlotte was sleeping. You just fell asleep with her. That's funny.
She was sleeping. I lay there and I was like,
Sounds like this.
you know.
Yeah, I mean it's tough. Yeah, but she's not. Well, sometimes you said because the hard thing with kids when they're young is if they wake you up at like late, like 2 in the morning stuff. That messes with your sleep, and then you're kind of all. So I get it if that happens, but if she's sleeping through the whole night, which I don't think she is. She still wakes up like weird hours, like 3 in the morning and stuff, or not really.
Yeah.
She gets all. Oh, okay. So you kind of. I can understand now. Yeah, if she's not sleeping through the whole night, then that makes it a little bit harder because it messes your sleep up. So then you kind of need a nap because like she's messing up your sleep.
Yeah.
And you're usually the one that gets up.
I don't wake up. Kevin does.
Oh, Kevin. Oh, so he normally deals with it.
No, I just don't hear it. He hears it way before I do. Like Kevin's like, oh, Charlotte, like what was it last night or 2 nights ago? Kevin's
He
like,
has to wake you up.
Charlotte woke up at 3 and she's wandering the house saying she was hungry, and I was like, what? And he goes, yeah. I was like, oh, I was out.
Yeah. Oh, so he has to wake you up, or he just does it himself, whatever.
He just does
Oh,
it.
that's
Yeah.
funny. Okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, I'm a heavy sleeper. I definitely probably have. The kids really have to like jump on me or do something to get like that. Like, hey, you really have to. And he's a heavy sleeper, man. A heavy sleeper, man. Back of my neck, man.
Yeah, that's how it goes, Danny,
Yeah. So I guess that's fair. Take a nap. If she's well, no. Well, Kevin technically does. So you slept through the whole night then. You were good on the sleep.
Yeah.
You slept all night. You went to bed at what? 12. So you got your 6 hours, 7 hours of sleep.
Well, technically last night. Yeah, I got enough. I need really more than 8 hours. If I get less than 8 hours, it's just not real good for me.
Oh, I see. You function better off more. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like if I get like 6, 7, it's harder on me.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
6 or 7. Okay. I guess I'm the same way. Yeah, I'm similar. I'm similar in that way. Danny likes to sleep, man. Because even like I think I went to bed at probably, I don't know, like maybe 3-ish, give or take around there, I think. And then I think I woke up at like 10-ish. So that's, I guess maybe 7 hours. Maybe 11. Maybe I left that. I'd have to look at my first order.
You slept 3 p.m.
7 hours? No, 3 a.m. to like 10. I think I was out of the house by 10. I'd have to double check my, it's hard to remember when I left the house. Yeah, I think I was up around 10-ish, yeah. And then I left the house. I'm going on 12 hours here, I think. 12 hours, Sharon. 12. Is it busy right now on DoorDash? If you load it, is it red or no? Is it the wider?
Let's see.
Would you do it if you felt safe? I mean, would you want to be DoorDashing right now, or no? You're kind of happy not to be doing that. Like, if you weren't safe, like if it wasn't a safety issue. Let's say you felt safe, hypothetically. This is all hypothetically. Would you actually be doing it right now, or no? You don't really.
Yeah.
I guess it's. I mean, it's a safety issue, right? That's pretty much why you're not doing it, right? It's a safety issue.
Late at night, yeah.
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 Safety.
Yeah.
It's definitely more like calming. I mean, I kind of like. I kind of like it. I mean, I guess a little bit more.
Yeah, I
whatever.
like the night too. Yeah.
It's just kind of calm. Yeah, everyone's asleep. It's like, okay, like, it's peaceful, you know?
Totally.
Well, I think it's nice during the days, like I can hit stores and stuff. At night, it's kind of just looking for, I just look for trash and do orders. That's pretty much what I do.
Absolutely. Yeah, I prefer the nights, but you know, with both of those issues,
Yeah, safety.
you know, it's like, okay, that's enough, you know.
Yeah. No, understandable, yeah. Understandable. Yeah, unless you're going to carry a gun around, which,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know if technically you'll
Yeah.
you have to be hidden. You know.
Yeah.
What order is this for? Wingstop. Wingstop. Oh, there's nothing.
I check publishing quite a bit, you're right.
You gotta wake up at 7 or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, these
Yeah.
are pretty tasty.
I have a lot going on tomorrow, so you're probably right. I am tired.
I mean, you sound tired, I guess. You sound
Yeah.
definitely tired, exhausted.
I'm doing laundry and I want to stay and finish it, but I'm just like,
How many more loads, Sharon? How many more loads? Like 10 loads? What are you at? How many do you have left? Okay, you're caught up. 20? 15?
like 82.
82 loads. I mean, I can't bash on you because the last time I've done laundry, man, it's been quite some time.
Like what, 7 years?
You're talking, I mean, it would be back in, I mean, I think since we've been in, let me think, have I even done one load since we've been in our apartment? Which that would be like 8 years ago. I mean, DC is where, I was doing, it's kind of bad. I'm not necessarily proud of it, but yeah, I guess, I don't know, I guess like if she just didn't do my laundry, like I would do it. You know? It's not that I even tell her to do it or ask her to do it or anything. Like, I'll do it when I like need clothes. You know, that's kind of how I've always done it. But she'll just do it because she's already like doing it, you know? Like, oh, okay, I'm already washing clothes. I'll just, so I don't know. I don't, you know, I never force her to do my laundry. That's not a, you know, I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Danny over here trying to, sharing this, I think it's cookies and cream ice cream thing. Oh man, it looks really tasty, Sharon. And he's hungry over here. He's hungry. I'm gonna eat the customer's food. I'm gonna eat the customer's food before I get there, Sharon. Eat the customer's food. Let's hope I mean, I haven't gotten free food in a while. You know? Like, dude, I picked up at South Coast Plaza. It was it's actually really busy. Right there near like the old Sears, kind of like over there. And it's like an Asian place, like Japanese or whatever. And it smelled really good in the car. I'm like, oh man, it'd be nice if something happened to this order here that I could get some free food. But yeah, it's really busy. That luck. I mean, it smelled really good. And that's what took me out here, because I went from, what do you call it, Costa Mesa to pretty much Yorba Linda, and now I'm like stuck here in Anaheim, Lincoln. I'm stuck here. They're not going to give me an order to go back home. That's the sucky part. I gotta somehow work my way back, so I don't have a bunch of dead miles going back home.
Yep, it's true.
I need an offer. I've got lucky a couple times. Like Paul, I got an order like dropped off near Paul. I'm like, oh, it was from like Disneyland to like Paul's house, pretty much. It's like, oh, that's good. I need to get lucky with a order. This is where like Lyft and Uber would be good. I could turn it on and then wait for an order that sends me back home or that direction. If I had more apps running. More apps. Appies.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, Charlotte just likes to play. She seems like right. She's a very like fun person, right? Like a fun, playful type of like kid. Would you say that? Like, how would you describe her personality? Like, if you were talking to someone you've been talked to, they're like, oh, like who is Charlotte? Like, what's her like who is she? Like, what's her personality?
Full of life, loves to laugh, very curious, very affectionate. You know, wants to connect, like she wants to play, like make friends. Just very, very expressive, very expressive. Yeah, but full of life for sure.
Full of life.
Full of life, yeah.
I see. She plays with other kids, like when there's other kids around.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
She's like, get out of here, mom and dad, basically.
Get out of here. I want to play with my friends.
Get the heck out of here, yeah.
Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
Busy day, Sharon. Busy day.
It's true, Jamie, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you later, Daniel.
Okay.
I'm fading here
You're
quickly.
fading away. Okay. I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Alright. Yeah, bye.
Okay, bye.
Turn left onto East Meeks Avenue.
Downloaded. I sold the.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto North Cleveland Street. Turn right onto North Cleveland Street. In 500 feet, turn left onto East Delmar Avenue.